And the number 1 Perpy. The technical team for VIEUX South, head coach Jamil Joseph, assistant coach Alvin Poyot, equipment manager Mishak Severin, and team administrator Nathan Savory. We have the match officials, match referee Renly Napoleon, assistant referee number 1 Lesroy Joseph, assistant referee number 2 Jenai Klesse, and the 4th official Junior George. Match commissioner for the finals Hendrix Constable, venue coordinator Jerome Moyes, media officer Sherry Ann Williams, security officer Mark Monley, and match doctor Dr. Natasha Innocent. Ladies and gentlemen, there we have it, the grand finals of the St. Lucia Semi-Professional League 2025, match number 148.
Yeah. Hey.
So they tell me that you're looking for a girl like me. So they tell me that you're looking for a girl like me. I'm looking for a girl like me.
Latinas. Hey. I want a girl like Shakira. Hey. That's all yeah. Jeez. Hey.
So they tell me that you're looking for a girl like me. So they tell me that you're looking for a girl like me. I'm looking for a girl like me.
Latinas. Hey. I want a girl like Shakira. Hey. Esa latina está rica. I want a familia chica que sepa vivir y que viva la vida. Anita bien bonita. Elegante señorita.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's all stand for the national anthem. All right, and for the finals, we have some dignitaries to meet the teams. We have Minister of Education, Youth Development and Sports and Digital Transformation, Honorable Kenson Casimir. We have Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports, Dr. Uelis Delay. Second Vice President of the St. Lucia Football Association, Mr. Innocent Saint-Ange, and the NLA Director, Mr. Earl Jean.
Of course, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you guys once again. Of course, it's the time of reckoning. It's the time we've all been waiting for. It's the grand final of the Semi-Pro Football League Premier League. It's the defending champions, the CLERY. They come up against the VIEUX South, Elijah Williams in your company, alongside the critic, Tennyson Glasgow.
And as I come on, I want to say a special good night to everybody. The show is already on. We have witnessed the trailer for all the season. Now is the real thing. Now is the movie. Now is the time everybody has anticipated. It goes VIEUX South, the Green Giants, taking on defending champions, the CLERY. So it's gonna be hot and feisty. You can hear every reaction, every move that is made on the playing field. There will be a reaction in the stands.
Yeah, it's a packed house here at the Suffolk Mini Stadium. Of course, two teams who have become automatic rivals now, critic, based on what we saw from the two of them in the regular season.
Of course, guys from the south getting the better of the defending champions. I think it was a win and a draw. So this one is the decider. That's why it's called the finals.
Yeah, let's just take in this free kick. Elva skying that one into the night. You just mentioned, critic, on September 7th at the Francis Babalastic ground, CLERY came back to a level that game in stoppage time. A free kick from Ajani Hippolyte, a fierce free kick driven into the top of the net. But in the return fixture, also at the Francis Babalastic ground in Crowsley, that was on November 16th, VIEUX South got the better of CLERY by a scoreline of 2-0. And this is a team that CLERY have not been able to figure out just yet. We've seen them virtually stop CLERY from playing their game, administering that high press that has worked so well for them throughout the course of the season. So CLERY really have a puzzle to solve this evening.
Yes, of course, the big puzzle as a matter of fact. And of course, we must praise the VIEUX South team. Remember, they did win second tech competition last season, and now they're into the finals this season of the first tech. So that's a mammoth jump, a mammoth leap, and they believe in themselves. They play a very high pressing game, non-stop action. They will come at you at full 90 minutes. And one of the players that has really caught my eye throughout the season is the young Elva, who has really come up trumps for VIEUX South.
As a result of his good plays, also made his national team debut as well. So we see CLERY now. Looks like Daniel Marty speeding away on it. A good tackle there. You can hear the horns down there at the Suffolk Mini Stadium. Let's get into some team news for VIEUX South. Pretty much an unchanged team from the semi-final. Glendon Ferdinand is in goal. Kimlan Mason, the captain. Eddie Jabatis, Kendall Clark, and Martin Tal, they make up the back four. Trent Alexander, Can Joseph, and Sean Joseph make up the midfield three. Obafemi Poyot, he's flanked by Saviola Elva and Moses Henry. For CLERY, Devon Senpri in goal. Lyndon Constantine. Malik Senpri, he replaces Darren Joseph in the center of defense. Donny Lionel and Yannick Noel. In the midfield, Jamanuel Xavier, Ronham Cooper, and Mervyn St. Romain. Erickson McGlaw, he's flanked by Daniel Marty and Yuan Buju Degazo. And remember, I was telling you, critic, that there is a surprise in terms of team news, and that is Malik Senpri, who's normally deployed as a striker, sometimes in midfield, but in the absence of Darren Joseph, he's been deployed in the center of defense. What do you make of that?
Well, he had to. I mean, ZNP and the technical team had to put somebody full of experience, somebody who has the ability to play either side of the coin, and of course, Showtime can do that. So I don't think it was a decision that they they wanted to make, but it's something that they had to do if they want to go through in this final. So that in itself should be very interesting, because it's one thing to be able to play there, but can you play there in a finals? In the finals, it's a one-off situation, and any effort, any slip-up, this VIEUX South team is going to pounce. But he has the ability to do so. Let's see if he can do it for the 90 and carry his team over the line.
Yeah, interestingly enough, Ronald Cooper was deployed as a central striker in the semi-final fixture. That was against Canaries, of course, using Ronald Cooper as a point of pressure, as a point of pressing. They've dropped him back into midfield this time around, and Erickson McGlaw is the one charged with leading the front line. He's capable. He scored a couple of goals during the regular season. But by all accounts, very much a makeshift sort of lineup for the CLERY team. Yannick Noel, also known as he's a recognized striker, plays out wide sometimes. He's in the right back position. We saw him there in the semi-final as well. So maybe the semi-final is a dress rehearsal for the final.
Yeah, also keep in mind too that they don't have their regular personnel, so you have to juggle the lineup to suit. I guess they have done their homework. I mean, you have not beaten this VIEUX South team. They must have gone back to the tape to see which areas that they suffer. So hence the reason why they put in players in areas that they think can affect the game, who's going to better the result for themselves. So a lot has gone into, not only for the CLERY, but VIEUX South as well. VIEUX South remains in the same formation, same personnel. It's just a matter of them trying to be patient, and both teams need to be patient. This is the final, so a lot to give. Let's see what's going to happen, but it's going to be a very gripping game. It's a game that you don't want to leave your eyes off. You need to, be on it to ensure that you can see all the action. That being said, Obafemi being called offside, clearly ahead big time. He was there from since yesterday.
This is going to be a very interesting fixture. The boys from South, they are very much buoyed with confidence. I think the points from the first fixture of the league season between Canaries and CLERY was eventually awarded to Canaries for fielding an ineligible player in the person of Andres Remy for CLERY. But in terms of play, this VIEUX South team is the only team that have been able to defeat this CLERY team in terms of play. And I think this is going to weigh heavily on the psyche of both teams. For VIEUX South, I think they're going to feel buoyed by that. They're going to feel confident that they can overcome this CLERY team. And CLERY may be a little worried, particularly as they don't have all of their personnel available to them.
They will be, but again, as the game gets going, you feel the pulse of what's happening, and probably you can just get over these mental factors of the game. It's a situation where Mercury, they have the experience of being in the finals. They also have the experience of regional football. So all this experience needs to come out tonight, because this VIEUX South team is not to be taken lightly.
Yeah, at all. Moses Henry on it now. Plays it back to Adija Baptiste. Egazor. And ball called there.
Again, I did make the point that the players need to be focused and concentrate and play football. Do not let the occasion get to you. Here we see a nonsensical altercation already. The number 10 for CLERY using his hand to fend off. The referee has blown the whistle. The ball is yours. Just relax and play the football. Stop worrying about the opponent.
Sergio Manuel Xavier over back there right now. an absolutely packed Super Mini Stadium, standing room only.
Oh, yes. But so far, so good, although we haven't seen chances being created per se, but it's in good standing. Surely is in good standing.
Free kick there by VIEUX South, lumped up into the area. Malik Sempri headed it up. And Degaza heads it away. Foul there. Brown and Cooper on Emlyn Mason.
Again, needless fouls. Giving this VIEUX South a chance to get range to put in a dangerous free kick.
Good ball in and flicked on. A goal kick.
Yes, it is. Another player to mention too as well for the VIEUX South team is Moses Henry. A player who has come of his own. Plays with the white boots, I think. Yeah, he has really shown his worth by helping his VIEUX South team. I think they have been good all around, but these are just some of the players. There are others, but these are just some of the players that stand out.
If I'm speaking to Jamil, who's the coach, JJ, right, and he'll be hoping for some good times tonight. Moses Henry, he was one of the key players for VIEUX South in last season when they got promoted. But you know, in discourse, he indicated that he's big on training and preparation, and there's no player that he will have within his squad if they're not attending, you know, training on a regular and demonstrating that level of fitness and readiness and adaptability to what the squad is doing. They're not going to get into the squad. And I think earlier on in the season, Moses Henry struggled with that a little bit. But kudos to him, credit to him. He was able to sort himself out, and then he's now back in the squad. And like you said, showing his worth, because he netted in the semi-final as well.
Oh yes, he's very, very instrumental in what he does. Tempted ball upfield. That CLERY able to recover. But pack house, standing room only, good attendance. So for venue continue to show their dominance in being one of the best venues on the island for local football, especially finals, semi-finals. Good participation.
If you're not down here, you're missing out on the live action. I mean, of course, you'll be following from the stream. Nothing is better than being at a live game. As a matter of fact, you can be at the game and still follow on the stream, which most people do.
Yeah, a lot of people do it, as a matter of fact. So they heard twice. Yeah.
Virtually and in person.
That is correct. And we see Malik directing traffic. Needs to be very careful. There's one mosquito in the commentary box, Eli.
That's too many.
One.
Too many.
Loose pass there from CLERY. They were able to. Another loose pass there. Through ball. Brave attempt there. Goalkeeper coming out. Defender bearing down on him. It's a goal kick. I think that pass could have been played a little earlier.
I think he got it caught up in his feet. Had to sort his feet out first. But if he had, you're correct. That should have been
Yeah.
played in a little earlier. Could have gone directly to feet as opposed to playing it through. Lyndon Constantine and the winning possession back for La CLERY. Malik St. Prix. There's Ronham Cooper on it. Foul call there. Renly Napoleon, of course, the man in the middle.
St. Lucia's best.
That's what I've been told. He's the one that has currently in the crop of officials has had the most international experience.
As we say so, the heavens have opened up. I remember the last time the heavens opened up.
Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
Back in the same spot. Still 0-0 in the finals.
It's actually a final as well.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it. Good shot coming in there. Yannick Noel from his right back position. That's one area where La CLERY may look to overload that side of the pitch, that right side. Daniel Marty in front of Yannick Noel. Of course, Yannick is a recognized striker, forward player, winger. So I expect to see him up the pitch quite a bit during this fixture.
Well, I feel that CLERY able to deal with it. There is still Andy Gazon doing some defensive work. No clear-cut opportunities just yet, Eli. Both teams just jabbing their way early in the encounter.
Yeah, it's a heavyweight fight. That's what normally happens. Teams kind of feeling one another out. I expect them to go for it sooner rather than later. Of course, this game features 3 of the 8 top goal scorers, or three of them in the top 10 in the goal scoring chart. Of course, Yuan De Gazol leads the way on 11. Obafemi Poyot is the leading scorer for VIEUX South on 8 goals. And Malik St. Prix is on 7 for La CLERY as well. So, guys who can put the ball in the back of the net on the pitch. Teams that can put the ball in the back of the net on the pitch as well.
And the 2 best teams clearly in the competition. That's why they are in the finals. Let's see if they can put on a show for us here tonight.
Interestingly enough, the 2 top scoring teams as well. 38 goals scored by La CLERY, 36 scored by VIEUX South.
So we're guaranteed to see some goals tonight.
Hoping so.
As I look in the stands, I see the independent candidate for VIEUX South win.
Cooper now on it. Back to Donny Lionel. He's been pressed by Obafemi Poyot. Moving St. Romain, turning, losing possession, and then committing a foul.
So free kick now to VIEUX South. High foot there. You're going to go for high foot. Yeah, it's a card for sure.
That's a dangerously high foot. I think the official got it right. Critic, I know generally, when people see a high foot like that, they think red card. But I think he actually tried to pull out,
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's not
so
a,
there was
it's not a red
as
card
much
offense.
force.
Yeah.
So
He'll get the card because of the
height of the
height
foot.
of the height of the
Yes.
foot, but it's not a red
Yes.
card at all. And it wasn't intentional. If you look at how Buju plays and how he's built, he normally has this long reach. Just probably unaware. But immediate attention there from the medic.
I think if he had come through with a bit more force,
Yeah.
he would have probably been in line to change up the referees. But you can almost see like him trying to pull out.
Yeah. It wasn't
of
intentional.
the,
I think it was intentional.
Of the tackle, yeah.
And as we speak, also, like with him receiving attention, look at what the VIEUX South team is doing. 4 minutes little huddle, and someone is leading the conversation. It looks like Saviola. Trying to let them be aware of what they need to do. Release me early. Don't waste time with the football. Let's get on to them. Those sort of advice can come on. Look around you, stay focused, concentrate. Let's hit them. Hit them on the counter attack. Those little messages you have to be reminded. Remind the players of what they need to do.
Yeah, Can Joseph also in the mix there, the number 16.
Pakistan's Erickson Reed just checking him out, making sure that he's okay. Good sportsmanship. And now it's going to be a free kick now to VIEUX South. Wrong technique.
Yeah, second free kick that hit into the night sky.
We did see a good one in the earlier game where Canis was able to register it. So it's a goal kick now for CLERY. If you also realize, Eli, that normally when we watch CLERY play, they often play from the back. But whenever they play against VIEUX South, they opt to go for one route and then try to settle down in midfield rather than opting to play. And that is because of the constant press by VIEUX South. So they want to take no chances at the back. So build one route and then they take it from there.
Yeah, definitely. You can see there. The CLERY players not getting an opportunity,
That's the
and
press.
the ball is won back.
There is the press. And there is the press we just
Foul
spoke
there
about.
on downhill.
Not allowing CLERY to get that momentum in the way they like to settle down and draw teams and make spaces. The VIEUX South team is having none of that. You see a constant press from Obafemi into the midfielders, and you see there's a clear situation where the central defender coming out, charged down and lost the football.
Could have released Xavier there. Just want to remind you guys that if you purchased a ticket to any league fixture this season, you might be in line to win yourself a lovely AKT motorcycle. It's right up on screen at the moment. It could be yours. All you have to do is just pay attention, and in the post game, there's going to be a draw. Once your number is selected, you win yourself that motorcycle. Of course, if you're not at the venue, that's fine. You have 1 week to redeem your prize. If you don't redeem it within that week, of course, somebody else is going to get an opportunity to get that AKT. All right, so
again, we see the players crowding the official. It's one side in football I don't like. The man in the middle is the one charged with the responsibility and calling the game. I don't think you bearing down on him is going to change the decision.
Renlin of Bolin very capable of handling himself. Clary now.
Now he issuing a card.
Ball in hand.
Yeah. Issuing a card. It looked like the bearing down on him work. Changed his opinion and now we give him a card. So the player who was free kick, looks like Johan is going to take it.
Lofted in there, cleared out. And the clock heading into it. And Noel. That's a there with Elva. It's a corner kick to the CLERY. CLERY now spending a little bit of time in the attacking third, the defensive third of VIEUX South. Ball comes in. There's Constantine getting that shot blocked. Looks like Emmanuel Xavier.
Crowd reacting to every action.
Interesting.
Possession now to VIEUX. Loose pass there from CLERY. Searching pass upfield, intercepted. Long pass cross field. Tackles coming in. Players hitting the deck. There's a guy rolling like a centipede. And then eventually you're going to see him stand up. Yeah. That's the new generation of football, because remember they were a little chin guards. A little something. After all that rolling, he's going to stand up and play. Yeah. Yeah. After all that rolling, yeah, you swear. Yeah, he's back up. Everything is all right. So it's a free kick to VIEUX South. Goalkeeper will take.
Enough, the free kick didn't even go his way.
Exactly. Try to buy this one. And we see that press there by VIEUX South again, not allowing CLERY to settle down. Malik Sempri taking precaution and playing this one out. I've just been advised that there are loads of persons on the outside waiting to come in, but for security concerns, no more individuals are allowed into the stadium. It's a loose. And we see CLERY turning on the Jets, ball coming across, keeping a calm head, clearing to safety. Saviola controlling neatly. VIEUX South showing quick transition from defense to attack. And here we see good tackle there again, still in control, goes VIEUX South. Ball coming across, clearance into an action. This is really the finals. This is not the trailer. This is the actual movie. Malik trying to build an attack on the left side. That ball will go out and now will be a goal kick to VIEUX South. Trying to weigh in which team is in the ascendancy. I think the game is in the balance between the two, Eli. But in terms of spectators, I think the VIEUX South team has more spectators. And we have the CLERY spectators who are quietly confident.
Yeah, so far I think this game has been a pretty even contest, if you ask me. Both teams have had a sniff or two. No serious danger. Neither goalkeeper has been called into action just yet, having to make a telling save. From the perspective of a final, living up to what you expect, Richard?
Yes, that's how finals normally play out. You know, sort of a cagey affair, cat and mouse situation. And eventually, if one team scores, you have a situation where the game might just open up. But no one team wants to just give up soft goals in the opening stanza of the game. Cleary trying to control the midfield. Good defending there by VIEUX South. Normally when you have the control of the midfield, this is where you see the winner comes from. Both teams battling within the 36 minutes, trying to gain control, trying to get possession of that midfield, thereby telling the rhythm of the game.
Yeah, I think Trent Alexander has not really imposed himself on this midfield just yet. He's normally the one that gets things ticking for VIEUX South.
Again, we have another Clery player going down, but the ball going in the opposite direction. Long punt upfield. Good defensive header there by Malik. Trying to keep this one in play. Tough there on young Alpha. Got past his man, but the field wasn't large enough. We have another player going down. Oh, it's the same player.
Yeah, moving central main.
Yeah.
Fans all over the venue trying to take in some finals action. The central main looks like he's in a spot of bother there. Let's see if he's going to be substituted. Don't see any player warming up for the CLERY, so we'll assume that he's okay to carry on. And there's Elva. He's on it. Lyndon Constantine shepherding him well.
It's going to be a throw into Clery. The defending champions, despite their impressive record in the regular season, had an up and down season. Lots of emotions to deal with. From bans to passing of player. So they've been under the cosh a lot. See, they can rise to the occasion. Ball actually kicked outside of the stadium by Sempri.
Winning that ball there, doing a foul there.
also have some standing room like on the railings as well. That tells you to the right side.
Yeah, I've observed that.
Yeah.
Normally that's not allowed, but just based on the sheer numbers in
There
the
is a
venue.
long pass to Elva. Is he going to get onto it? No.
Just based on the sheer numbers in the venue, critic, something I have to give.
Yeah, yeah. So semi-pro need to take note that when it comes to the finals, you need to have a portable stand, probably where the VIP is, or create a stand in that area, or you use the bleachers on the other side. But something needs to be done to accommodate more persons at the mini stadium when it comes to the final segment of the competition. Interception there.
Ball played into Henry, loses out. Vegas on it now. Foul.
Again, they're trying the quick free kick. Free ordering a restart. Making some headway down the right flank now.
Yannick Noel. Dangerous ball put in there.
Just coming up the defender.
Eventually dealt with by VIEUX South.
And they were able to keep some cool head set, especially defensively. Both teams showed a little bit of nerves despite, but it's the finals, it's only natural.
Central main there on it. Foul called.
A tough battle in midfield there. Central Main has his work cut out tonight. Loose pass there from VIEUX South. The sprint is on. Good defending there. The fans very eager to see an opening goal in the finals. Sometimes you hear persons say, who scores the first goal win? I don't believe so, I think that this game tonight there is basically going to boil down to taking that chance and be able to defend as well. Because both teams carry personnel who can score goals. So you must be able to score and shut down as well.
I think this game is only going to have one goal in it.
I don't think so. Instructions will be given at the half. Coaches would have seen what to do, what areas to affect. But so far, in the first half, it has not been a game of many chances. Yeah, 2 minutes of added time in the first half. Was that for stoppages? And ball a little too flat and coming in the area there. So throw in again to VIEUX South. Also heard, Eli, that Kanisha Elva is in the stands. So he has come to support his community and his family, his brother. Kanisha, of course, standout player for St. Lucia.
I think that's the half. There,
Yeah, halftime here it is.
It's a 0-all. It's been an exciting 0-all, but we'll take a break and we'll be back for second half action soon.
For the draw. An entire season, 100 and what was it, 102 games? 143 games. You had 143 games. And it's coming down to this moment. 143. If you have your ticket stubs from game one, we were encouraging you to hold on to your ticket stubs. And now, we are going to be giving away an AKT Dragon 250. Yeah. Nice. And to do that, I have with me the representative. We'll give all the details. We'll give all the details after, but let me acknowledge we have the keys. Oh yes. I want to acknowledge the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports. Education, it have a long tail. Nice. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Youth Development and Sports, and Digital Transformation. Oh my goodness, I'm getting with it. We also have with us a representative from the National Lotteries Authority, Mr. Earl Jean. We have the second Vice President of the SLFA, Mr. Innocent Setage, and we have a director of the Semi-Pro Football League, Mr. Lamontine. But the lady of the moment in the blue is Ms. Jaira Joseph from COTS St. Lucia Limited. And of course, they're the ones who gave us this lovely AKT 250 TT. A nice AKT. So we're getting ready to give it up. We're getting ready to give it up. And Miss Jaira Joseph will be, Mrs. Joseph will, yeah, you're the ones who are going to be doing it. Hey, just before you go, listen up. If you have your ticket stubs with you, make sure you're looking at it. I'm going to be calling the last 4 digits on the ticket stub. If our winner is here tonight, where's the key? Mr. Lamontagne, you have it? The key is here. If our winner is here, you will claim your prize. If you are not here, you have 1 week to claim your prize with COTS. If that does not happen, we will have another draw for somebody else to win the AKT Dragon. Hey, are we shaking? Nice. Do you have your tickets in hand? Ms. Jaira is going to draw 1. Mr. Metro says he I know whose all it is. Hey, let me just give you a little clue. If your number has a 6 in it, that's you. Alright, I'm going to call the last 4 digits. Let's ensure that you have the same last 4. If you have a 1 in it, you're in it still. I'm not a mystery. Oh, you want to put that in the box?
Yeah, look in there. Straight. Look in there.
Thank you. Yeah, we're coming to you. No, you dream about it. You'll be getting it later. Don't worry about it. He's dreaming. He's dreaming. I'm calling. If your number is 6, 4, 1, 6, you are the 6, 4, 1, 6. You are the winner of the AKT Dragon.
Wait, that's in there.
Boy, listen to me. I suspect you were cutting classes too much. I have to question your teacher for you. The man missed all his math classes. 6, 4, 1, 6. No. No next. We are nexting. We won it. So the winner is the ticket number 6416. You have 1 week to claim your prize. 1 week to claim your prize, and after which we will be drawing the whole season, 143 games. So this is the winner. Ticket. Nice. So you will see it online. If the winner does not claim in 1 week, we will have another draw. Of course, please follow the social media pages of the Semi-Pro, Facebook and Instagram, and you will be catching up on all of it. So you will know if it's claimed or not and your chance. So remember, keep your ticket stubs and you will be in it. I want to thank Mrs. Joseph and the entire team for witnessing. So next Friday, we will be looking forward to give up the AKT. Thank you. DJ, take it.
Faut nous rentrer en mouvement là. Toujours regarder, nous si carré au soir là. Combien de cœurs, on dit où, qui n'y a soirée là. Regardez ça la bien fraîchée, quelqu'un pris en filet là. Let miss, baby.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a thrilling finals. Now, my job here is to identify some of the fans that may be able to give me post by post analytic support for what's been transpiring right now. So, sir, what's your name?
George.
Sean.
George. Yes.
Sorry, they have a lot of noise. George,
Yes.
how is the game so far?
So far, it's been interesting. It looked like Beaufort has the upper hand so far. Yeah, but CLERY is holding their own.
Yeah.
So we're here for an exciting second half.
They have a lot of choice opportunities, but I feel like CLERY is squandering these moments. What's your verdict on their performance, CLERY?
Yeah, I think CLERY has not been their true self in the first half.
Not to underestimate them, but I think Beaufort has proven that they are forced to be reckoned with. They look like they're on top, and it could go either way. But in support of Beaufort South.
Now, before I go, what's your prediction? Before I go, for me, I was predicting a 3-1 in favor of CLERY.
My prediction would be either 1-0 or 2-1 in favor of Beaufort South.
Okay. So that means that's your team.
That's my team. That's correct.
Right. No. I like a fair and biased assessment. Thank you very much, George.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your game, sir.
Thank you very much.
And I'm back with you guys. Alright guys, so we're back again. We had a slight technical issue. So again, as I was saying, I'm here with Gouvernement. Gouvernement, not everyone had the opportunity to stand up next to the government and ask the government about their opinion on matters. So tell me, I know we from CLERY, so we're supporting CLERY. How you think CLERY performance has been so far?
Well, so far so good. It's just tough for them, tough. So far they're dominating the game, and I'm hoping for a victory for CLERY soon. A victory.
They're the reigning champions.
Yeah. Go ahead. So far so good. So we into the second half. So I'm hoping the best for CLERY.
Yeah, I'm hoping the best. It's a very tough thing as well. So the game's already on its way, so we'll go back to. All right. Thank you very much, government. Guys, we're back to you.
Yeah.
And we're back to live action right here at the Suffer Mini Stadium. Resumption of the Second half is the finals being contested by the defending champions, the CLERY, taking on the Green Giants from VIEUX South. Still 0-all, as Eli and I indicated in the first half. It was bare jabs, bobbing and weaving. Are we going to see a knockout strike in the second half, which means that we need to see some goals? Remember, the teams met in regular action during the season. The CLERY come off away with a draw and a loss, which means that VIEUX South had a win and a draw. This CLERY team has not been able to get the better of VIEUX South. And by the numbers in the stands as well, you can see clearly they have a lot of support. A lot of green outfits, which means that they're supporting the Green Giants.
I can tell you CLERY also has a lot of support. Got an opportunity to walk around the venue just a short while ago. And lots of familiar faces. Faces that I often see in Castries.
Right.
In the venue. So, good support all around. I guess we'll know how much support is for who when there's a goal scored, something of the sort.
We will be able to measure it up. And that being said, here is Obafemi on the charge. Taken down into the area. And it is a goal. Obafemi kept on going. Eli never gave up. I saw Sempri, the goalkeeper, in a bit of doubt and bother.
Yes.
We did mention his big brother, who is the makeshift centre back. Will he be able to deal with it on the night of the finals? He wanted the reaction. Here is the reaction. VIEUX South going up 1-0 in the finals. Right down through the middle.
Well, that's what VIEUX South have in the front. Loads of pace. We've pointed that out on several occasions. Obafemi Poyot, no slouch. And of course, Moses Henry and young Elva on the opposite flank. These guys could give you fits. And that's what we saw here. Ball played through. Perfectly weighted. Obafemi Poyot. And Devon Sempri. I don't know if he could have done much better than what he did. Trying to come out and fall at the feet of the striker.
But we must credit the striker as well, because many a times, Eli, when you see that goalkeeper bearing down on you, you're kind of indecisive as to, am I going to put my body through this? Because there's a situation that I could get hurt. Even for the goalkeeper as well, he might be saying, you know what, let me, because of the premise, knowing that the striker might, you know, jump over or the sort. But no, Obafemi was strong and brave, and he got rewarded. Ball comes across.
VIEUX South now into the lead. We should see a more open game.
That's right. That's what goals do. All the defensive shape might just not come into play anymore. Might just say an open game, because right now CLERY has to chase that game to make amends. And remember, when you score, you become very vulnerable. So let us see if VIEUX South can remain solid, and if CLERY will want to take a chance so early to get on the score sheet.
Well, that goal takes Obafemi Poyot's tally up to 9 for the season. Still 2 goals behind Yuan Degazo, who's on it right now.
Stadium announcer just saying the goal was scored in the 47th. And you could hear the noise. I can tell you, boy, the VIEUX South support. They're itching. They're itching for another goal, as a matter of fact. Coming across. Ball going out. Another corner there for CLERY. I don't know about you, Eli, but one of the things that always fascinates me when I come to live football is the outfits. And Soufre is up there when it comes to the outfits by the young ladies. They do their hair, they do their nails. That being said, the corner coming across. Goalkeeper coming out big. Clearing this one. Ball punt up field. And CLERY not able yet to settle down with it. Or they're able.
In those scenarios, critic, just call them fitting, not even outfit.
Yeah, they fit them right.
Fit properly.
Yeah. So it's fittings.
Fitting.
It's fitting to go out with. Like you see when the ladies, they do their nails and their hair, you know? And they all do nice little outfits, you know? All for the occasion.
Whatever I've observed in Super is that the ladies treat it's like any other event that
Oh
they
yes,
go to.
oh yes, like a brunch.
Yes.
Or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. It's an event, Eli. Look in the field. That's the voice that you just hear, you know.
Well, Bogan live.
And also too, I saw a lot of players from various teams who took part in the competition. A lot of young players whosoever played for Zell, you know, they have viewing as well. Yeah.
So Super team is there for sure.
Oh yes, they have the area, you know.
Okay, so I see Sabans right
Right
there.
there, yeah, they have the area, yeah.
From Mabia Valley.
Yeah, they have the area.
They got North coaches in the house as well.
And let's take in this free kick now. Johan.
Picasso with a screamer of a free kick. Looked like it was tipped over by Glendon Ferdinand of VIEUX South.
Yeah. Towards the basketball end.
Yes, it was definitely tipped over. Let's see from the replay.
Yeah, another corner for the CLERY. The pressure now is on VIEUX South. Can they come out of this unscathed?
Like a head collision there.
Two players making some serious height there. Both medics rushing onto the field, hoping everybody is safe. Look like Uber families involved as well. It looks like it's going to be all right. So it's a goal kick now for VIEUX South. They lead 1-0 in the finals. Will the crown be going down to VIEUX? Or will the trophy, the big S, making its way back to North Castries?
Very interesting, you would say the big L's. Last year's Premier League title winning trophy sort of resembled the English Premier League trophy. This year's edition looks like a replica of the UEFA Champions League trophy. Big L's.
Chase is on again. Sampri, of course, doing better. Champions of Europe.
shimmy a ball across.
Yeah, he should have done better with it. The ball should have been ended up in deuxième poteau. With a lot of pace and whip.
Speaking of these young people, just saw a couple of patrons trying to see if they could find a seat. At the set of one behind one of the posts.
Oh my. There's an ad like this, you know. There's an insurance ad like this. Somebody finding a seat behind a post, and every time they have to dodge and bob and whip to see the action. It's a corner now to VIEUX South.
Taking that one. Low trajectory.
This one. CLERY needs to get back on stream, get back on charge.
Fingers on it now. Marty.
Speedy Matty.
Intercepted them by Aaron Cooper. Plus that one off of the first out defender. Aaron Cooper has got some big goals as well. Particularly in the finals of the Black Cup tournament last year. Scored in the semi-finals.
And finals, yeah. In a game where Canaries could have won the semi-finals, anyhow. It's a goal, Eli. Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It looks like see the wrong name there. Yeah, it looks like Milan Jules it is. Off the bench.
And interesting enough, the replay shows as if there was an indication like it to me it already gotten and came back out. I'm not certain. Comes in, comes across. Off the bar, okay, and then I'm not home. Alright, I got it. So yeah, so it just cleared onto the bar, and then Milan Jules was in the right position to just nod home. Now the game comes alive. Now the game comes alive.
The promise grows. Two highest scoring teams in the league this season. CLERY averaging just a little over 2 goals per game, and VIEUX South averaging exactly 2 goals a game in the regular season.
And now we see CLERY trying to spread some passes in midfield. Trying to maintain a rhythm for themselves. Now it's a different ball game altogether.
Up. Put in for quick outlet.
And there's too much on this one. Over tapping that ball. Again, Eli in a situation when that ball, that pass could have been played earlier. By the time you see Obafemi get onto stride, you just put it just above him. Just ahead of him, sorry.
That is.
Yeah, we have one mosquito, Eli. I don't know how come you kill that yet, you know.
It's 2 actually.
Oh, 2?
Yeah.
Call a partner of his.
Yeah.
It's one initially, but now, yeah, you're right. Searching pass upfield. You realize now the game, the stands are quiet now. Stands are basically quiet because both teams now have scored. So the next goal is going to be very, very crucial. We are just past the hour mark, so something's got to give. So throw into CLERY. Players now are getting a little agitated and frustrated. Give us just a little fluidity. Stop, start, stop, start. Where's the finals? No one wants to go home a loser. Long pass here again from CLERY upfield. Too much on this one. Because of the touch. It is a goal kick in favor of VIEUX South. The Green Giants. Can the Giants score another? Work on CLERY. Score another. What's CLERY's nickname, Eli? Nickname for the team.
I have no idea.
Anybody on the stream, please let us know what is the nickname for the CLERY team. VIEUX South is the Green Giants. So please let us know what CLERY's nickname. Some people say CLERY, some people say CLERY. I think it's La, yeah? It's La, L is La. Not so?
Depends on where you're from.
No, La is La.
Good ball in there by central main. Daniel Matthew on it and it's straight there. Great strike and Glendon Ferdinand down to his right smartly to save that one and keep the scoreline at 1 goal apiece.
Short bet, good save, good all around football, good football. Matty changing the angle, trying to beat the goalkeeper on his near post. Good save, yeah, which results in a corner for CLERY.
Folks in the comments say it's LA.
LA. Alright. But there was a little more emphasis. LA. Alright, okay, we'll take it. LA. LA is La. CLERY. Corner comes in with pace. Oh, interesting. He's going to run forever. He's going to run forever. Savio's going to dirty you. Football. Sixes and sevens at the back for CLERY. Elva doing pretty well. He's going to run forever. He has lungs. He can breathe. He has the pace. He has the trickery of his father. The pace of his father. The only thing he doesn't have is the complexion. He has the plaits as well. So he probably has his mother's complexion. He's a very dangerous player. See our first substitution, Eli. VIEUX South will be making a substitution. Number 21 seems to be the one heading out. Is it? Yeah, he may have just run his race.
He's hobbling a little bit.
He has like probably like a little grain or something of the sort. But dangerous player. I love to see him stay on. But the coaches, they do know better than me. Comes in, your first touch. Give that ball away.
Donovan Trophies, the one that replacing him.
And a loose pass there again. Giving the ball away to CLERY. Oh, very good tackle, man. Very good tackle. Yeah, the crowd wanted this one. St. Lucia is known for that. Any chance the crowd gets to take the mickey off you, they will take it. Famous national word. To date, no one has told me what was the origin. It's a solution thing, yes, but where did it stem from? What?
I think that's just a natural translation of English.
Comes across.
Strike again.
defenders strike this one. But the fans are up for it. It's National Day. And persons are in the national colors as well. We are in our national colors, Eli.
Black. I really don't see no gentleman sitting with his eyes closed.
Probably a watchman, he probably left work late this morning, Eli.
I have to probably assume
Yeah, just look at his layout, you know.
the temperature of this fixture. That
Yeah, but still. Let me tell you, Eli, no, to date, no one has defeated sleeping.
It's true.
No, that one must be all married who coming back up. That one far.
It's like a Zen master.
Yeah, that one far. I wish the camera could get a shot of him, but I don't know if the camera could catch a guy catching a sleep in the stands there, you know. To his yeah. Let me tell you.
Free kick on there for VIEUX South. Ball played in there and trying to put back in a dangerous area.
Gregson has made his way into the game, so some experience and skill. Meantime, we can see Ganga for CLERY has gone to warm up as well. Yeah, so both teams trying to make some tactical changes with substitutes. There's a very good pass there. Aimlessly giving the ball away. Still in possession, VIEUX South. Moses Henry on the right side. A shot.
The Gregson president in Vashon Joseph.
The football, Moses Henry.
Yes. Along the ground. CLERY on the attack. Taken away by Trent Alexander. That one is intercepted by Yannick Noel.
Both teams trying to. Yeah, good defense there by the skipper. has opened up, Eli. One apiece. 70 minutes gone. 20 odd minutes to go. Something's got to give. I'll spread to the left side a little too much on this one. Erickson Reed on the charge as a foul. How do you see it going, Eli?
Interesting.
Too early to tell?
This game is pretty much in the balance, if you ask me.
It's on a knife edge.
Difficult to say. I will admit, coming into the game, I tipped before South to be able to overcome CLERY. I think one of the main reasons for that is the absence of Darren Joseph, who's been their main defender for the majority of the season. But somebody from CLERY said I spoke to remind me that he actually missed the finals last year.
Yeah.
But different circumstances. Central actually did go down to 10-1 after leading by a goal to nil. Let's see how the CLERY will fare this time around.
I did predict VIEUX South as well, and I'm sticking with them. Yeah, better pass. I want him to do too much. Check back in.
It's a lot like Deliver,
Yeah.
similar stature, hairstyle.
And he's speedy as well, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a speedy merchant.
Yes.
And just as I called it, he's going to come in. Looks like it's going to be Erickson Reed. He changed his name, right? He no longer called Erickson Reed.
McGlaw.
Yeah, Erickson McGlaw, that's right.
There's one player, Jovic McFarlane, of course, is missing to suspension. There's one player that's also missing from the lineup, noticeably. I don't know the reason, if it's through injury. It's very much through suspension. It's Tash Constantine. Two very good attacking players of VIEUX South not available for selection tonight.
Crowd is itching for more goals. More goals in the sense of wanting their team to win or their team to take the lead. Across in the box. Good save there by the goalkeeper. Malik Sempri trying to make something. That might be a little too much for Ubafemi. He gets onto it. Gregson president. Yeah, trying a little fanciness there. Didn't work out. Fancy back heel pass.
minutes now gone. You kind of get the sense that if another goal is scored in regulation, it just might win it, critic.
Yeah. Time is of the essence. For Malik for Sempre again. Communications vital between the central defender and the goalkeeper. Obafemi causing chaos in the back line. Simple ball. It's about the second occasion. It's a simple ball between them. It causes chaos. There you see a simple ball. Communication and hesitance. There you have it. Something that CLERY needs to fix. Why does it continue to work for VIEUX South?
Going clear past the defender. Yannick Noel now the throw in. Decent goal.
Just didn't get it right to unleash Puppy. I see him signaling to the bench as well. That's maybe it's Moses Henry, but somebody's it's Obafemi. Now, I was about to say so earlier on, I often see they sub Obafemi. And he's an impact player, but he never gets 90 minutes. I guess the coaches want some fresher legs up front. Sean Alfred, not bad himself.
Yeah, I was just about to say he's very capable.
Yeah, not bad himself.
Scored against CLERY in that 2-0 win in the regular season.
Not bad at all, yeah. Different type of play, actually.
Yes.
But I guess Obafemi understands his role. Already scored. So now, I think these days, Mateta made the point that they are no longer called substitutes. They're called finishers. So they bring in Sean Alfred to finish the game. Let's see if he can have that impact. I say so. Sean Alfred just getting to get the pace of the game, and immediately the big number 5 for CLERY, making him feel.
More for demonstrating than anything else. a big delay here, as you guys could see from the live feed. Of course, you're not going to see any sort of scenes in the crowd, but we see not what you want to see at the final. Of course, we implore patrons to come in and enjoy the match. Of course, it's sports, so friendly banter, nothing to be taken seriously. But a lot there for Renly Napoleon to sort out. We'll have a chat with the match commissioner, as we see. Making a determination as to well, folks, just stay with us. Still not too certain as to what what's going on. See the official Renly Napoleon trying to sort it out. Looks like the game will reconvene. And let's see what's going on. It looks like all players are still on the pitch. And Vincent Romain now with the ball up in the corner. Let's see. 15 minutes of additional time here. VIEUX for South now. Ball played forward to Shannon Alfred. Shuttled it out by Malik St.
Yeah, you may not have heard me because I was just taking it all in. Still one apiece in the finals. VIEUX South now. A ball up field. An instance to go ahead. Desperate tackling there by Sempri. Showing his concentration. He may have just got hurt in the process, but clearly putting his body on the line. Still 1-1 in the finals.
Talk about fever pitch critic. It's become a feisty affair, both on the pitch and off it. Of course, security in full effect. We have a little skirmish in the ground a little bit earlier on. Dealt with by the security. Of course, the officials have made an assessment that it's okay to continue with the fixture. It's 1 goal apiece.
I think earlier when we introduced the finals, I did mention that the two teams that have become rivals. And certainly this final will go down in history. It's one of the most feisty finals between the two. Before South keep it possession, yeah. Right now, all security personnel on hand. We have an extended added on time of 15 minutes. The next goal, Eli, will be the winner of the championship.
There is a possibility that we might see extra time.
You never know.
Really difficult now for the teams to sort of regain that focus, and also close to the 90 minutes being played, so you have some tired legs as well, with a lengthy break as well.
Yeah, clearly just want to get the ball out of the area.
CLERY, it seems. cramp there.
Talk about feisty finals. Yeah, that's the one where this is one will go down. This one will go down. So free kick now to CLERY. Easy pickings for the goalkeeper. Another free kick. Despite all the uproar, free kick coming in.
Prodded there by Jonathan Ali. It's like a corner.
Just got a message. Someone is watching from New York. On the big screen telly. She's a VIEUX South original fan.
You could comment and everything.
Yes, yes, yes. This internet is faster in New York. She must have seen the game before us. So probably she might have to tell me who's going to win the game. There is VIEUX South on the charge.
Piece of VIEUX South there. And Lionel himself is no slouch.
VIEUX still able to keep possession.
Good football.
A little too much on it. Too much on it. That's where you need to keep the concentration and put the right weight on that pass to complete the mission. But good intention there from VIEUX South. But able to finish it. No end product. I haven't been to a local game like this in quite some time. Standing room.
Absolutely monster crowd here at the Super Mini Stadium. Could you imagine that that's actually not all of the people that showed up for the game?
Yeah.
This goes to show.
So word to the wise that when we build in future stadiums, we have to build them in such a way that we can improve on the capacity.
I think there's room to increase the capacity right there.
Yeah, yeah. So something to bear in mind.
Played out. Put it up field and this is Henry.
Yeah, what are you doing? Make up your mind.
Pass there.
Make
Yeah,
up,
I think that's exactly what it was.
make up
Make
your
up
mind.
his mind, yeah.
Again, that ball need to be played into the channel earlier on the wing. The viewer from New York says, wait for it. Moses Henry will be scoring the winning goal.
By the shout. We'll see. Time will tell.
Yeah, sure.
Did net in the semifinals.
Goal kick to CLERY. Searching pass. Field. And President. Oh my goodness. I don't think it's a foul though.
Yeah, I don't think it's a foul either. The only thing I could think of is that he lunged in on the ball.
Yeah, probably.
I don't even think that he made any contact with the player. I didn't observe that he made any contact with the player. Just a regular foul, so there's no harm there. Punches that one out. End of regulation. I believe we set for half hour of extra time to 15-minute halves.
Years ago, I left St. Lucia to study in Canada. I got married and moved to the US, but I never forgot my roots. So when I decided to invest in the offshore business, it was only natural to have it done in my hometown. To have a successful business, I needed a bank. Who else? My first employer, Bank of St. Lucia. VOSL has been an incredible partner, supporting my vision of expansion and diversification in every step of the way. The Elite Builders Capital product has been a game changer for entrepreneurs like me. It helps us achieve the success we've always dreamed of.
Spend your life living VOSL's got you.
Tap into your life anywhere, anytime with your BOSL Visa credit card.
Spend your life living VOSL's got you. Live your life your way. It's your life, it's what you do.
In the heart of every community lies a dream waiting to come true as a journey begins. We dribble through life's hurdles, breaking down its barriers, looking beyond the horizon. Lessons are learned, friendships are forged, and strength is birthed from within. Beyond tactics and goals, we strive as a team. With discipline and perseverance, we advance. Through every kick, stumble, and victory, our lives are changing, and together we rise.
It's not just a game. Football is our life.
The St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League, leveraging football to transform lives.
My journey into business began in one of the hardest moments of my life. In 2020, I lost my job from the hotel industry and my husband was temporarily laid off from his.
As a couple with young kids, at the time, we had to ensure that we had a steady income.
We decided to convert the lower floor of my home into vacation rentals. But we needed support to grow.
The credit union couldn't go any further and financing felt out of reach.
But everything changed when we were introduced to Elite Builders Capital, a product made just for us from Bank of St. Lucia.
With their help, we completed our last 2 units. 2 of our villas were inspired by our kids. Melo for Melody and Samo for Samuel.
Now we have 6 fully furnished villas ready for more guests.
Alright folks, looks like we're going straight to the dreaded penalty kick. The old lottery. And it looks like VIEUX South will be up first. You see some mind games being played there. The 1-3 in goal for CLERY. Was the national goalkeeper. One goal to VIEUX South. Sends Pre to his right and finishes low to his left. Looks like Yannick Noel will be up for President will score that first corner ticket for VIEUX South. Always a nerve-wracking moment there. Glenn Ferdinand got his first national call-up. Didn't make the final cut, but also a goalkeeper with some pedigree. And now he has to face Yannick Noel, and it's a save by Ferdinand. It's a save by Glendon Ferdinand. Advantage to VIEUX South. And Moses Henry stepping up now for VIEUX South. And you can hear the crowd is up. Himself returns the favor. Another save down to his right. It's now one miss each as Mervyn St. Romain steps up for CLERY.
So normally in a penalty shootout, there ain't no favorite. Yeah, it's a coin toss. Yeah, goalkeeper would be disappointed.
He'd be very disappointed.
The ball basically squirmed under him. All he had to do was extend the hand. You see the thing about Eli, some goalkeepers in penalty shootouts, they try to save. You get my point, rather than to take it all in. All they need to do is just get the ball out of the area. There's no follow-up or anything like that.
Well, it's one apiece. Both teams have missed and both teams have scored. Looks like Chanel Ford is the one up now for VIEUX South. Another save there. Another save there.
So
down to the left by Devon St. Pre. Advantage now to CLERY. It's a nervy moment for all teams. Advantage to the defending champions, Yuan Medegazor. There were questions about whether he should have still been on the pitch a little young, but he remained and he's put his team ahead. It looks like Kimlan Mason now, the captain for VIEUX South, stepping up. Gonna go against Devon St. Pre. Absolutely nerve-wracking moment here. Absolutely nerve-wracking. Almost must score. And he slams that one into the back of the net. It's now 2 apiece. CLERY having a kick in hand. Malik Senpri now stepping up. Senpri himself, a former national striker, knows how to do the business. Glendon Ferdinand has already saved one. Got his hand to it, but not enough. Too much power there by Senpri, and advantage the CLERY once again. VIEUX South must score this goal. They must score this goal to keep themselves alive in this very dramatic penalty shootout. All the marbles up for grabs. Kendall Clark it is right now. Voted the best defender of the Super League last season for VIEUX South. He's now charged with no run-up whatsoever. And it's level again. 3-3. 3-3. And now a Jonathan Arlene. It's all on his shoulders. Devon Senpri. Some words of encouragement. Quite a few people say he's one of the best players on this CLERY squad. Of course, he's had his injury issues. Glendon Ferdinand now. A little gamesmanship there from the VIEUX South goalkeeper. It's Jonathan Arlene. It's now all on his shoulders. Score this one. CLERY are the 2-time defending champions of the Premier League. If he misses, the dreaded penalty shootout continues. And it's pandemonium! CLERY have done it! The dreaded penalty shootout going the way of the boys from LA, and they've retained their Premier League title. Stunning scenes here at the Sufra Mini Stadium, and absolutely shocked VIEUX support. And CLERY have done it once again. Glendon Ferdinand. Ferdinand not even sticking around. Wow, just wow. Silence over this Sufra Mini Stadium. And almost shocked supporters of the Green Giants. Everything looked like it was all in their favor. Very emotional for the guys from CLERY, of course. Remembering the fallen soldier, Johnny Hippolyte. They did say that they were doing this for him. So very emotional scenes here down at the Sufra Mini Stadium. This has been a very captivating final. This has been a gripping finale to what has been a very epic season in St. Lucia football, a double round robin in the
Song one, all right.
Culminated tonight with CLERY retaining their championships in the most cruel of ways for VIEUX South. Was VIEUX South. They live to fight another day, but heartbreak for them. It's going to be difficult to accept this result. Well, you can see the CLERY players and what it means to all of them. See the president of the CLERY Football League, Mr. Bruno Leos, is on the pitch right now, celebrating with his players. Coach Zane Pierre. Walking towards the VIP area. Just taking in the scenes here at the Super Mini Stadium. Quiet still over the crowd. The presentation of awards are going to be coming up soon.
Up to join us, the presentation area. We ask the Minister for Education, Youth Development, let me make sure I get it right, Sports and Digital Transformation to join us as well. We ask the representative from the National Lotteries Authority to join us, as well as the representative from the St. Lucia Football Association. As we await
Rain, yeah. Don't call me, I know.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the call. All right, I just want to say again, thank you very much to all our patrons who came in to support the St. Lucia Semi-Professional Football League all throughout the season. 143 games and counting. So a fantastic season 2 of the St. Lucia Semi-Professional League. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, Ministry of Youth Development and Sports, the St. Lucia Football Association, the National Lotteries Authority, Brothers Cider, Court St. Lucia, Bank of St. Lucia, Invest St. Lucia, and ES Productions. Big thank you to all our sponsors. Of course, I want to say thank you to all the leagues who participated in this year's tournament, both in Tier 1 and Tier 2. Fantastic showing in this year's semi-professional league. I want to say again, big thank you to all the host venues, all the communities we visited during the season semi-professional league. I want to say most of all, thank you to all the patrons, all of you who followed the 143 games. We appreciate you, we love what you did, and we see you, and we're hoping that the 2026 season will be even bigger and better.
Hey yo, jamming for the girl them again. It's up there again, Patrick there again. For both she and she friend.
Yeah, DJ, you do your thing. Whilst we wait.
Jamming for the girl them again. It's up there again, Patrick there again. For both she and she friend. Next man one again. Step one, press your hand on your knee, bend your back, my girl, in a 90-degree. Step two, cut the position two. This one is simple, you don't have much things to do. Step three, instructions back 3, 6, 30, touch your toes, then you jiggle for me. Step four, girl, can you wind some more, make a bumper vibrate while you hitting the floor. Step 5, I want you to show me that one, you a Lucia nation. You got that waistline, the way you shake that thing, it captivate my mind. AD, fine wine, girl, it's wine time. Now, just before we go down to step 6 to 10, I want to introduce the ladies to the dagger in trend. Ladies! Cause you bend and dagger, sit and dagger, stick and dagger, juke it and dagger. Can you dagger, 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 dagger? Can you dagger, 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 dagger? When you bend and dagger, sit and dagger, stick and dagger, juke it and dagger. Can you dagger, 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 dagger? Can you dagger, 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 dagger? So, ladies, now we heading into step 6 of the instructions, right? Listen to me carefully, right? Step 6, place your hand on your hip, then you jiggle both toes to the press of the beat. Step 7, girl, let me teach you a lesson. Put your foot in the air, send it straight up to heaven. Step 8, now it's time to rotate and like silly Ben say, it a shake, it a shake. Step 9, now it's winding time, indicate that bumper, baby, left and right. Step 10, wheel and pull it up again. This is the part where you include your friend to follow instructions from 1 to 10. Then you're back, baby, you can even grab pen. Daggery, 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 daggery. 1, 2, 3, every girl, cause you bend and dagger, sit and dagger, stick and dagger, juke it and dagger. Can you dagger, 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 dagger? Can you dagger, 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 dagger? When you bend and dagger, sit and dagger, stick and dagger, juke it and dagger. Can you dagger, 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 dagger? Can you dagger, 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 dagger? Ah, bad song is up there again, jamming. Bad sound. Engage it. Beat it. Sit on my face and kill me. If I die, I die. Sit on my face and kill me. If I die, I die. Sit on my face and kill me. If I die, I die. Sit on my face and kill me.
Respect region Suki baby. She give me coco. What a wow baby. I like it.
Reading this.
No love, no relationship.
Nice. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, DJ. Let's make it happen. Thank you, DJ. Thank you very much. All right, again, ladies and gentlemen, let us get to the presentation. I just want to acknowledge our sponsors. But before we do so, let us call on the Minister of Education. The Minister, let's just say that Minister, PS, Mrs. Joseph as well, to come over to the medal presentation area. Again, I want to acknowledge our sponsors, Ministry of Youth Development and Sports, St. Lucia Football Association, National Lotteries Authority, Brothers Cider, Court St. Lucia Limited, Bank of St. Lucia, Invest St. Lucia, ES Productions, and of course, to you, our patrons. Thank you very much. I want now to invite Miss Joseph. We will be celebrating the officials.
Dirty life, we live it. Done already. Alright, Jolly. You do them backers, say you got kids, no more.
Yes, we want to invite the match officials for the finals night. I want to invite Miss Joseph from Courts to make the presentation. I want to call on Alvina Francis. Alvina Francis. Come on. Yeah.
Dirty life, we live it. Done already. Alright, Jolly.
Thomas. Wide Thomas. Nigel Mathra. Carson Stanislas. Renly Napoleon. Lesroy Joseph. Gianni Klesse. And Junior George. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your officials who took us through 143 games. We want to thank you to the officials. We do appreciate the hard work that you put into this. Thank you very much, Mrs. Joseph. Let's call Dean Descat, and Carissa. Please come forward. Two officials that we missed, Dean Descat and Carissa. Mrs. Joseph, we need you again. Sorry about that. They are not present at the minute. Thank you very much, Mrs. Joseph. Appreciate you. And now we will move on to our third place team. I'd like to invite the captain of the Canaries team for a few remarks. Captain of Canaries. Yeah, Mr. Tiso, congratulations on getting to the third place. But at the beginning of the season, is that what you were aiming for?
No, at the start of the season, all teams aim to be victorious at the end, but unfortunately, we had to settle for fourth place.
Just give us in a nutshell what type of season you thought you had, and what did you take out from this season? What can you point out as your real achievement for this season?
I would say it's like a bit of up and down. The biggest achievement for me as a player, I think our quality of play, especially our passing, has improved tremendously. But our weakness, I would say, is our finishing. That's what cost us.
And of course, what do you have to say to your fans who came out night in and night out to support the Canaries football team?
Well, knowing the Canaries fans, no matter where we play, no matter what game, they always come out and support. I'd just like to say thank you to each and every one of them. And we hope that next year we come out and do better than we did this year.
Very well. Thank you very much, Captain Bradley Tiso. I'd like to invite the Mr. Urgent to assist with the presentation of the medals for the third place team representative from NLA. So we're asking, so we will provide all the medals to the captain and of course the third place cup and the big check. So Bradley, you might need help to carry all of this, you know. And Canaries football team, ladies and gentlemen, receive $15,000 for third place in the 2025 St. Lucia Semi-Professional Football League. $15,000. Congratulations to Team Canaries. I want to invite the captain of VIEUX South team for a few remarks, and then we move along.
Well, you see today they wanna clock out, but then I'll walk out. A ticket in my pocket and it pop out. I need a glass of rum to move.
Tough luck today, what can you take away from this game?
I'm a little blank right now. I don't know what to say, but just want to tell the team how proud I am of them. My team, congrats to CLERY on the win. Next year we'll just have to come better and aim for better. That's all.
What do you have to say to the fans who came out and supported you so passionately this evening?
Thanks for the support. I know much of you are disappointed, but we really tried for you all. But
I know you did. Your story was really the Cinderella story. You won from Tier 2 last year and got promoted this year and made it all the way to the finals. So, to my mind, you have done fantastically well. You just missed the mark, but congratulations nonetheless. And just one last word to your teammates who worked so hard tonight, but just fell short.
Continue working hard. We will get there. Don't worry about nothing. Just continue working hard.
Congratulations again to you on your second place finish. I want to invite PS, and of course, your teammates will come up for the medals, and captain, you will come up last to collect. So, VIEUX South. Ladies and gentlemen, VIEUX South, you come up for your medals. The captain will come through. Line up, guys. Come through. Hey, right there. VIEUX South, they played with heart. What a story. What a team. They got promoted last year. They lost their coach in the process, but came through for him. What a story. What a team. They deserve every applause that they can get. And congratulations to them. Missing the mark tonight, but they provided us with entertainment galore. A great finals and good effort for Team Beaufort South. Passion is shown. You can see the tears, you can see the passion as the guys come forward to receive their medals. They have a backroom staff who's been working very hard with them. Team Beaufort South, they've fought, they've gone through so much, and today they've made it here to the finals of the 2025 St. Lucia Semi-Pro League. That's a Tier 1. They won the Tier 2 last year, got promoted, and went all the way to the finals, taking it to penalties. So again, Beaufort South, they deserve every acclaim, every award, everything that they can get, all the congratulatory messages. Tough luck for them tonight. They missed it just by a little bit. Of course, they will come back much stronger next year. So Beaufort South, your second place finisher in the 2025 Semi-Professional League. And of course, the check is being presented. $20,000. Beaufort South, you're not going home light. You're going home $20,000 heavy. Let's have it for Beaufort South. And now, our championship team. I want to invite the captain. I want to invite the captain of the CLERY football. Congratulations, Mr. St. Pri. How are you feeling at this moment?
Ecstatic. We've been through a lot this season. It was a long season, to be honest. But today we just came in to just play the game, not really the occasion. We're playing for more than the finals. We're playing for our brother that we lost, so it meant more than just the game to us today.
Yes, and going down early in the set, how did you feel at that time? What was the plan moving forward past that?
I'm never afraid, honestly. I know my boys, I know my team, I know we will get back into the game, and like I told them, if this game goes straight to penalties, I'm going to win you guys the game.
And you did exactly that this evening. We had a few stoppages, but what did you feel? What do you have to say to your team and how they fought tonight for you?
The guys are brilliant. I mean, like they were fighting for more than just the game. So for them, it was like everything. To just go out and give everything, and then it's the last game, so there's nothing to play for again. So yeah.
And of course, you've had an up and down season in a lot of respects. You've lost a teammate, but you've kept pushing. You've had challenges with the training facility. You've had many challenges, but you were able to rise above that this evening. So one final word to the fans who followed you through thick and thin, and of course to those who are watching from all over the world.
Thanks for everyone who came out to support, and to God be the glory.
Again, congratulations to you, Mr. St. Pri. You guys have won it back to back. What is the plan for next year?
Well, I start to prepare for CFU again. We take it one day at a time. Let's just say that.
Congratulations to Team CLERY. And I want to invite the minister who saw it through, and he's going to see to the end tonight. You will present the medals to the team. And of course, Skip, you want Minister to say a few words, Minister? No, Minister has said enough. And there's more to be said. He will be presenting the medals to the team, and the captain you will receive. And of course, we will have the congratulatory messages afterwards, the photo ops. Yeah, Team CLERY. Come right through, come right through. Cooper. Let's move along here. A little more center. Hey. Team CLERY, they received the medal. What a season they've had.
Instant body. I feel the tummy tuck, clean skin body.
Don't worry. Ladies and gentlemen, they're getting set. CLERY FC. Team CLERY, and they're coming through. The backroom staff have worked so hard to make it happen for them. They've really put in all the effort, overcome all sorts of adversity, and today they are the 2025 St. Lucia Semi-Professional League football champions. And for their efforts, they will receive, Minister, you still have more to go. The big man is there. They receive the cup. Minister has the cup to your right. Oh, the check is coming first. The check is coming. They receive check first, Minister. Let's do the check. Check.
Give them the check, yeah.
$30,000 to Team CLERY.
Something outside at the back there.
$30,000. And now, we are about to crown the champion of the St. Lucia Semi-Professional League 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, put it together for CLERY. Again, congratulations to Team CLERY.
My money is my best friend. My money is my best friend. My drink is my best friend. My VIEUX is my best friend. What's a
I just want to give you memories.